today's English lesson, we are learning to use the suffix to write comparative sentences. Now, what is a suffix? You know that suffix is something that we attach to the end of the word. It makes the word longer. And today's suffix is the suffix or er. And we are going to be attaching it to adjectives. So for example, big, bigger, or small, smaller. And we're going to be using those adjectives to write comparative sentences. Say it with me, comparative sentences. Excellent! So we will be comparing two things, saying, for example, one thing is bigger or smaller than the other thing. Let's talk about what adjectives are. I think we need to remember. Now, adjectives are describing words, and these describing words can describe things, people, animals, or ideas. Today, we will be using adjectives that describe our two main characters from the book, The Lion Inside. And the two main adjectives are the mouse and the lion. Well, let's have a little think. What adjectives can we use to describe the mouse? Maybe we can say that the mouse is small. All small. Or we can say that the mouse is brave. Can we say the mouse is brave? Brave. That's a good one. What other adjectives can we use to describe the mouse? Is the mouse nice? Maybe. Nice is a good one. Or what else can we say? Is the mouse friendly? Kind of, maybe. So I'm going to write the word friendly. Friendly. Is it quite cute? I think it's cute. So I'm going to write the word cute. Excellent. And I have 5 adjectives to describe the mouse. What adjectives can I use to describe the lion? I think he's quite big, isn't it? Isn't he? He is. He's quite big. Is he quite scary? Oh, I think he's scary, definitely. Definitely he's scary. What else can we say? I think when he runs, he is quite fast. Fast. Is he quite furry? Definitely we can say he's furry. Or fuzzy, that's a good one. Fuzzy. He's fuzzy. Or fluffy. Those F adjectives. He is definitely fluffy. Yeah, those are very good adjectives to describe the lion. Now, how do we make a comparative adjective? Well, we just need to add the suffix So sometimes it's quite easy. We have an adjective small. We make the comparative adjective by adding the suffix It makes it longer, smaller, and it makes it even more. So when something is small, it's tiny. But when you add the adjective it's even more. It's smaller, small and smaller. Brave, we add the adjective, we add the suffix and we have braver. So someone is brave, but when they're even more, they are braver. Excellent. Sometimes we need to remember something because we have an exception. So something we just need to remember. Look at these two adjectives, fluffy and tiny. Which letter do they end with? Excellent job. They end with the letter Y. So every time we have an adjective that ends with the letter Y, we need to remember something about the spelling. We don't write the letter Y anymore, and instead we write the letter I. And then we add the suffix So fluffy becomes fluffier. Yes, you can be fluffy. Maybe the mouse is fluffy, but I think the lion is even fluffier. And tiny becomes tiny. Excellent job. So when I write it on my piece of paper, the word looks like this. And the letter I and the suffix fluffier. And the word tiny, 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 and the suffix tinier. Excellent job. So that will be your first job. You will write some adjectives that describe the lion and some adjectives that describe the mouse. Then you will have a look at writing some comparative sentences. Look at the structure of the sentence. This is what it's going to look like. You will start with the mouse. If you're writing a sentence about the mouse is, and then you will use a comparative adjective. So an adjective that describes the mouse with the suffix The mouse is something, then the lion. Well, let's have a look at the mouse. What adjectives did we use? We used brave, nice, cute, small, and friendly. I like the adjective cute. So let's say the mouse is cuter than the lion. What do I need to remember? I need to remember to use capital letters, full stops, finger spaces, and of course the suffix to create the comparative adjective. So here we go. The mouse is, which adjective did I use? Did I say I would use? Cute. Cute. So here I have cute. Oh, but I already have an E at the end. Do you think I need to write another E and then the R? No, you're right. So when the adjective already has an E sound or the letter E at the end, I don't need to write another one. I just write the letter R. So the mouse is cuter. Then we spell then here with the letter A. Then the lion. Full stop. Well, let's have a look at my objectives. Did I use capital letters? Yes, I did. I used one in the beginning of my sentence. Did I use a full stop? Well, yes, I did at the end of my sentence. Did I use finger spaces? Yes, I believe I did. In between each word, I used a finger space. And did I use the suffix er? Oh yes, look at the end of my adjective cute, cuter, which made it into a comparative adjective. Very good job. So I would like you to write 2, 3, or 4 lovely sentences. You can start with the mouse or you can start with the lion. You could even challenge yourself and use the conjunction before because. So let's have a look at the lion. Maybe we can write a comparative sentence starting with the lion. So what adjectives did we use to describe the lion? We said fast, fluffy, furry, fuzzy, big, and scary. Well, he's definitely bigger than the mouse. He's definitely scarier than the mouse. Is he fluffier than the mouse? Yeah, I think so. Is he faster than the mouse? Yeah, I think so. So maybe let's take the word scary and let's say that the lion is scarier than the mouse, and we will challenge ourselves and we will use the conjunction because. Now, why is the lion scarier than the mouse? Well, because he is bigger. Yeah, maybe because he is bigger than the mouse. That's a good sentence. So let's write it down. Oh, I don't want to write with a green pen. I would prefer a black one. The lion. The lion is scarier. And I know that the adjective scary ends with a Y at the end, so I need to change it into an I. The lion is scare, and I write the letter I, and at the end is scarier than th and the letter A. Then my H needs to be taller here. Then the mouse. And I want to challenge myself, so I will write the word because. Because. And I remember how to spell the word because I remember my helping phrase. Big elephants can always use small elephants. The lion is scarier than the mouse because he is bigger. And I will challenge myself even further, and I will say, and angrier. And angry ends with a Y, so I have to change it into an I. Angrier than the mouse. Full stop. Let's see if I met all my objectives. Did I use a capital letter in the beginning of my sentence? Yes, I did. Did I use a full stop at the end of my sentence? Yes, I did. Did I use finger spaces? I did. And did I use the suffix a? And I did. I challenged myself, and I used it 3 times, and I even used 2 conjunctions, because and. Excellent job. I am really excited to read your sentences when you upload them. Thank you and goodbye.